I want to say as PELUM Kenya, that's Participatory Ecological Land Use Management, which has 56 member organizations in this country. We promote organic agriculture as a basic way of producing food. Broadly, we talk of what we call agroecology. This is agriculture that addresses issues of agroecology, how life sustains itself and supports other living organisms within its environment. So far we've worked with the farmers and sensitized them to know the value that they get when they eat organic food. And on the other hand, we are also encouraging both the consumers and the producers to be aware of the foods that they eat. We have foods that with the time we have neglected, but actually even the Ministry of Agriculture has recognized that they are quite valuable foods. They now call them traditional high-value crops. Initially they were called orphan crops. These are crops like cassava, sorghum, millet, sweet potatoes, and these are real good foods for us. And you find that the way we are raising our children, they are not eating these foods regularly, and they are missing out on a big issue. So this is what we are basically trying to do as a way of introducing this.
All right. You say that they were initially called orphan.
Yes.
Why?
Because, we neglected them as a society. We went to eating bread, butter, bacon, chapati. Of course, chapati is not that bad. But these are foods that, with the time, we as parents, actually, this has been our failure. We have neglected them. And with the time, we've realized that we are losing out in a big way. And based on this, we've started promoting them back so that we produce them. These crops also help us adapt to climate change. There is increasing weather variability, and as a country, as a continent, we need to embrace our local foods that have value, that are able to withstand those weather changes. For instance, crops like cassava, sorghum, millet, those are crops that are able to withstand drought. There are varieties that are early maturing and therefore are able to cushion us when we have our staple food like maize failing because of maybe rains have disappeared during the long rainy season. So that is the essence of this, and this is why we now call them traditional highly valued foods.
Okay.